있거든요.
Hello dear movie lovers. Welcome back to the FilmHead. There's no one who hate Korean movie, especially their detective movie. Just mind-blowing film genre of Korean film industry. So, today we will suggest the top 10 detective drama to watch. Let's start it, and don't forget to subscribe our channel for new movie update every time. Number 10 Mouse, 2021. This drama is about a detective attempts to catch a dangerous serial killer. Just like quite a few other crime thriller K-dramas, Mouse is inspired by real-life events. Screenwriter Choi Ran found inspiration in a 2017 South Korean murder case in which the killer showed zero signs of remorse while appearing in court. Ran was fascinated by the killer's response and decided to create a show in which the murderers reflect on their actions, as such a realization would be a form of punishment in and of itself. Mouse is centered around killers with psychopathic tendencies that are investigated by Detective Ko Mu-chi and his partner Jong Barium. Mouse provides K-drama fans with an absorbing mystery, but some complex themes are explored as well. As they're hunting down the killer, Ko Mu-chi and Jong Barium dive deep into psychopathic behaviors and how those traits come to be. Number 9. He is Psychometric, 2019. This drama is about a man uses his ability to access the past to solve a criminal case. Differing from other detective K-dramas mentioned, He is Psychometric has a side romance. One of Lee's friends, Yoon Jae-in, is a bit closed off, but Lee uses his ability to help her heal from her hidden past. However, the budding romantic connection between some of He is Psychometric's characters doesn't take away from the series' central mystery. The K-drama revolves around Leon, played by GOT7 member Park Jin-young in his first leading role. Lee has the ability to read a person or object through the use of physical contact, known as psychometry, and uses his gift to solve a case that's weighed heavy on him and his friends. Number 8. Tell Me What You Saw, 2020. Jang Hyuk leads Tell Me What You Saw as Oh Hyun-jae, an esteemed profiler who secludes himself from others after his fiancée tragically dies. However, Hyun-jae is back on the job a few years later after a crime similar to the one that killed his fiancée is committed. Tell Me What You Saw does have a few narrative missteps, and certain episodes make it apparent that the series was beginning to lose steam. Still, Tell Me What You Saw presents a strong mystery where every person involved in solving the case has their own motives. For Hyun-jae, his motives are personal, and Hyuk does a great job capturing the toll such an investigation has on his character. Hyuk is supported by a handful of actors like Choi Soo-young, Jang Hyun-sung, and Jin Seo-yeon, who play an assortment of detectives that help Hyun-jae catch the serial killer. Number 7. Hello Monster, 2015. This psychological thriller drama has its own spark. This story doesn't entirely revolve around the couple, which I love the most, as most of the time it takes the psychological thriller spark away. The cast did justice to their roles, be it negative or positive. It has great suspense, the fun part of mystery genre. Hello Monster begins with profiler Lee Hyun, who returns home to investigate his father's death. Meanwhile, his colleague, Detective Cha Ji-in, has begun her own investigation into Lee Hyun. The two eventually cross paths and uncover a truth that's more twisted than either of them could have anticipated. Due to the writing and structure of the series, audiences are guaranteed to be completely enthralled by Hello Monster's mystery, and just as shocked as its characters are by the series reveals. Romance between lead gal and lead guy is on a secondary level, since this show stresses on psychopaths, bad childhood, strong brotherhood, and the murder crimes, hence not so much on the boy-gal love. Number 6. Class of Lies, 2019. A former lawyer goes undercover in a high school. Rather than take place in the streets of a populated South Korean city, Class of Lies is predominantly set in a private high school. Class of Lies follows Jae Moo-hyuk, a respected lawyer who gets his license to practice suspended after he's surrounded by allegations of bribery. During his undercover work, Jae Kang-jae discovers a secret about the school's privileged students. Despite their wealthy upbringing, the high school students in Class of Lies are never presented as shallow stereotypes of rich kids. Instead, Class of Lies is sure to include commentary on the outcomes that stem from an unchecked, highly connected environment. Still, audiences root for Jae Kang-jae to break through the connections of the high school and find the real murderer. It was a typical mystery high school drama where parents tries to control the grades of their students, and a lot of shady work goes behind the scenes. The show is able to make audience stick till the end, which is a good thing, and personally you can enjoy this one. Number 5. Inspector Ku, 2021. An insurance investigator uses her prior detective knowledge to solve a case. Once an accomplished police officer, Inspector Ku's titular character turns to alcohol and gaming after the death of her husband. However, Ku Kyung-hee, now an insurance investigator, makes a return to her crime-solving days after she suspects a serial killer is orchestrating murders to appear as accidents. Though there is an intriguing mystery at the center of the series, Inspector Ku is not as intense as other detective series. There are plenty of suspenseful moments throughout, but Inspector Ku acts more as a blend between thriller and slice-of-life K-dramas. This series is unique. I love to see strong women characters instead of using male actors in drama, and always use the boring stereotype love line. Very refreshing and awesome drama. Drama reveals around series of murders and a team behind resolving it. Each scene kept me hooked to the screen. Most of crime thrillers are predictable, but this was mind-blowing. Number 4. Partners for Justice, 2018. This series is about a forensic doctor and a prosecutor team up to solve cases. The best in this drama is the forensic science. It has a lot of crime and cases that making you doubt and think who is the real culprit in them. And also has a different kind of crimes and also different twists, like who was the killer? Did he really died on his own? Or did someone kill him? My head is full of that kind of question. Baek Byum is a forensic doctor who teams up with prosecutor Eun Sol. Together, the two solve a series of cases. The two have mismatched personalities at the start, which makes for some entertaining interactions between them. What makes Partners for Justice a solid detective series is its sharp writing and well-crafted plot twists. These factors not only draw audiences in and keep them invested, but they also allow for more varied cases as the series progresses. Each case holds a varying level of stakes, with some cases being wrapped up sooner than others, which ensures audiences are rarely ever able to predict how and when Baek Byum and Eun Sol will solve a case. Number 3. Vagabond, 2019. It's one of our favorite drama. They put a lot of suspense, especially at the end of episodes, and many intense action scenes. I also really like the realistic side. There are a lot of twists and unexpected things. This drama is really surprising. The script is well written and thoughtful, except for some small things. We see that it was written in advance, and not during filming, unlike most other dramas. It appears a government conspiracy is tied to a mysterious plane crash, and Vagabond sees an ordinary stuntman stepping up to uncover the truth. Cha Dalgun is a stuntman whose nephew was killed in a plane crash he's not sure was an accident. Still, Vagabond Season 1 is full of exceptional action sequences and a series of unexpected plot twists that keep audiences engaged until the very end. Dalgun and Harry are each compelling characters in their own right, but the latter has a determined attitude that makes her a likable character and one of the toughest female K-drama leads. Number 2. Flower of Evil, 2020. This series will always keep you on an edge. One will always try to guess what's gonna happen next. This series gets you on a roller coaster ride. The story is awesome. It's a full package of suspense. We will die to know what will happen next and die to know what had all happened back in the past. Not even a single minute in this drama is boring. Everything is packed so well. You will definitely love this drama. At the center of Flower of Evil is a seemingly perfect married couple, Baek Hee-sung and Cha Ji-won. From the start, either party is fully trusting of the other, but Ji-won becomes increasingly suspicious of her secretive husband after her detective job sends her down a rabbit hole of unexplained murders. As exciting as a shocking ending in a detective series can be, there's always a risk of losing audiences' attention before the big reveal is made. With each episode, subtle clues are dispersed throughout that hint towards the series' biggest reveal. Aside from the mystery, Flower of Evils leads do a brilliant job of pulling audiences in. Jun Ji-ai effectively portrays the enigmatic Hee-sung, and Chae-won strikes the ideal balance as a wife playing it cool to not interfere with her outside investigation. Number 1. Signal, 2016. Signal is recognized as one of the highest-rated K-dramas in cable television history, and it's easy to see why. The gripping series has elements of time travel K-dramas as its narrative interweaves two timelines, one taking place in 2015 and the other in 1989. Definitely one of the must-watch K-drama in the thriller/supernatural genre. Very intelligently written and directed. Planning to watch other movies of Kim Won-suk. We could visibly feel their emotions. Everything was near perfect save the last 2 episodes, which were slow, having repeated flashback scenes with no added value. Together, the two effectively work to solve a series of cold cases. Signal gets its inspiration from the 2000 film Frequency, as well as a series of murders in South Korea that took place between 1986 and 1994. However, Signal doesn't aim to replicate the events of its inspirations piece by piece, leaving plenty of room for unpredictable plot twists that keep audiences guessing. The plot, the script, the direction, everything did a great job, and just fit the drama so well. Please watch, savor the extraordinary performances, and rewatch.